Hirsty.
Jonesy, it's Hirsty here. How you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Where are you?
Mate, I'm in Sturgis. Can't you hear all the bikes?
Yeah, I can hear the bikes. You're in Sturgis.
We had a ball. We rode all the way over from Los Angeles, did a roundabout route, and we've ended up here with hundreds of thousands of other bikers.
I wanted to go to that. Why couldn't I go to that?
Oh, look, I wish you'd come too, but mate, you should see some of the stories we got. It's just great. Well, this is our first filming day in America. We're about to embark on a poker run in Los Angeles with some of our temporary American friends. Good day, Australia!
You either have to leave at 4 a.m., that's an option, but it's still in the middle of the day, it's going to put you in the hot part of the desert. If you leave later, you leave at 10, you'll have less traffic, but when you get out by Vegas, and you're going to be hot.
You know, as you get older, things get a little warm, a little sweaty out there, but as long as you keep moving and keep hydrated, you're fine. You just have to be careful of the heat and know what it can do to you.
What do you think the attraction is of Route 66?
Oh, it's Americana. The route and 90s, 50s, and 60s music that you hear playing. And I think the Europeans and Australians and New Zealanders, they all love Route 66 and a little bit of the U.S.
Now tell us about the highlights of the Grand Canyon.
On a bike, it's so simple to go along the rim. You can stop anywhere, lots of traffic, no problem. You can stop, you can see, enjoy.
They say if you look down the Bonneville Salt Flats, you can actually see the curvature of the earth. It is that flat for so long, completely unobstructed. The racing culture out there is just like no other place in the world.
You've done some racing there, I believe.
Yeah, I've got about 35 runs out on the salt. It's my nirvana. I don't own a set of golf clubs.
Coming on that road here to the Hells Canyon overlook was reminiscent of some of the roads in Australia. Lots of potholes, lots of challenging corners, and a lot of fast cars coming the other way.
Keeps you alert.
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Keeps your heart pounding.
Especially when you're riding along the side of some of the cliffs there where there's just a straight drop-off.
Oh yeah, no guardrails on that road, huh?
After about 50 corners, you have to stop sometimes if you're rusty like I am, and you got to regroup because you got smoke coming out of your ears.
I gather that's got a special name, that section, right?
Well, it's called rattlesnake.
So that's what we're going to look out for and make sure we don't get bit.
Well, two reasons. It's shaped like a rattlesnake, and of course this whole area is rattlesnake country. If you survive running off the road and you don't die from impact, the rattlesnakes will finish you.
What's it like riding through Yellowstone Park?
There's a lot of tourists, so it's a lot slower than what it used to be, but you get to see so much.
What sort of stuff can we expect to see there?
We had a customer that actually they were out and they saw some wolves and a lot of bears. And one of the bears actually came out and he was 10 feet away from the guy and he's actually biting the hand grip on his motorcycle. And I mean, he was brave because he kept yelling at the bear, and the bear just kept ignoring him. Me, I just would have walked away, let him do what he wanted to do before I said anything.
We're in Cody, named after Buffalo Bill Cody. It really does seem like a typical Western set with all the mountains and the dry bush. What do the residents feel living here in this piece of history?
We are very proud of the heritage of Cody and the history behind Buffalo Bill founding this town and all of the Western activities that we have here that we continue to have, and we enjoy sharing it with the world.
When you head out from Gillette in Wyoming, you hit the open road heading towards South Dakota, and you see lots and lots of motorbikes. Once you cross the border into the Black Hills, you run into lots of Americans who make the journey every year. But once you get to Sturgis, you'll see something you can't see anywhere in Australia.
America's different. They embrace the motorcycle community all over the place. It's friendly here, it's fun here, attitudes are good.
Our town has 6,700 people in it. Obviously during the motorcycle rally it swells to 400, 500 plus thousand people that come in and visit. So it's certainly unique, and it's just created a situation where people say, I'm going to Sturgis and I'll meet you there.
It's corny to say biker heaven, but you know, it's
Close as you get there.
Well, it's close as you get in this life.
How have you found understanding the Aussie dialect?
Oh my gosh, there are totally different words. So you guys have had to teach me, obviously, but I'm starting to pick up on it a little bit.
So if any Aussie riders want to come through Kanab, what would you say to them?
Let's see. G'day, mate.